Congrats, you're interested in buying a home. I love that. Home ownership is one of the best things you can do for yourself. And I'm about to explain all the steps in buying a home. You ready? Let's go. My name is Chris Martin, real estate agent, investor, coach. If you have not already, do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. Check out some of the other videos, in particular, the videos to this series on buying a home. I'm hoping that I can be helpful in your journey. All right, guys, here we are. Step number 6 in buying a home. Here we are. We're continuously progressing. We're getting there. We're getting close to the finish line. And in this step, it is about the commitment. So the commitment, guys, there's a difference, right? Everyone, you're pre-approved, everyone thinks they're good to go. And you should be, 95% good to go. The lender has done their due diligence and they can basically see if you're qualified to buy a house. But the bank's not committing to lending you the money at that point. They're just pre-approving you. And that's all they're doing. You have to actually get a deal under contract. You have to do the appraisal, which we talked about in the last video. If you haven't seen that, make sure you watch every single video in the buying process. So this step is the commitment, and this is another big date to circle on your calendar because this is when the bank, they've done their income verification, their employment verification on you, the buyer. They got their appraisal back to know that the property's worth what they're lending on it. And they've done all their due diligence and they give you the full commitment, the clean commitment to loan you the money on the property. Now, there's a difference between a commitment and a clean commitment. So you want to make sure you get a clean commitment because you don't want to have a commitment with a couple conditions on it. And that's what a lot of lenders do. They try to be sneaky. They say, oh yeah, we have a commitment for you, but it has a couple conditions. That's good as nothing. You might as well not have a commitment. Don't even tell me you have a commitment unless it's a clean commitment, Mr. Lender. Don't give me this BS commitment with 5 different conditions on it because that's not a commitment. What if one of those conditions don't check out? Then you don't have a commitment. So if you have an agent that you're working with, make sure you let them know we need an extension if we don't get a clean commitment because an extension is going to protect your deposits. A commitment is circled on both sides. So in an offer, you basically told the seller that you're going to have a commitment by a certain date. If you don't have a commitment by that date, then your deposit is at risk. If you don't tell the other side, hey, we don't have a commitment and we need an extension. If you don't have that conversation and request an extension and that time goes by and then you ask for an extension a day after your commitment expired, it's too bad. The seller can be like, yeah, all right, we're not giving you any commitment. We'll see you at the closing table. And then if you don't show up to the closing table because you can't get the money, they can say, well, that first and second deposit that we held, we're not giving that back because you basically didn't fulfill your terms in the agreement that you signed and gave to us. That's how important these dates are and why you need a quality agent working for you. So if you have an agent, make sure they're keeping an eye on all these dates. And if you have if you have a lender, you definitely want to make sure they're not giving you a bullshit commitment. They're removing those conditions and they're giving you the clean commitment that you're looking for. All right, so you're looking for a clean commitment, and guess what? Once you get that commitment, you should be getting a clear to close. The best words or phrases that you can hear in a real estate transaction is clear to close. These are the words that you want to hear because once it's clear to close, everything is set. And all you basically have to do is schedule the closing, show up with your cash to close, and you'll be good to go and to get the keys of your brand new home. So that is the commitment, and that is how important the commitment date is. So please make sure that you're circling that on your calendar. And if you have a quality agent, they have that double circled and highlighted for you. So thanks again for watching. Make sure you watch all the videos in this series, a step-by-step buyer series. If you haven't, look them up on my channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.